were officially on the road to WrestleMania as the Royal Rumble came and went this past Saturday, and Monday Night Raw took place from Cleveland as we have a first-time Royal Rumble winner in Jey Uso and the first two-time Women's Royal Rumble winner in Charlotte Flair. We also have the Elimination Chamber qualifying matches, so let's get into it. The 2025 Men's Royal Rumble winner Jey Uso came out through the Cleveland crowd to a major ovation and yeet party. A yeet party that Cleveland chanted one more time to do again. Yes, please, tell me this guy isn't over. Jey would cut an amazing, heartfelt promo about his journey to become a single star, while chants of "You deserve it" filled the air. World Heavyweight Champ Gunther, of course, arrived to spoil the party and basically said that he refuses to face Jey again after his loss to the Ring General at Saturday night's main event, and if he has to, he will put Jey down like a diseased dog, and Jey should consider other options regarding choosing a champ for WrestleMania. Jey declared that he will be on SmackDown, but no matter what, he will walk out of WrestleMania as champion. And I am down for Gunther J2, with Jey using the next few months to train and prepare to face the Ring General at WrestleMania. After a reminder of the Rumble where Roman Reigns got stomped into the steel steps by Seth freaking Rollins, we got a declaration from John Cena that he will be competing in the Elimination Chamber in Toronto. Our first match of the night was Penta versus Ludwig Kaiser, and this was a great little bout that showcased Penta's death-defying lucha against Kaiser's technical skills. In the end though, just like all those who have faced Penta in WWE so far, once he hit the sacrifice and Penta driver,
kind of ruling, because that has got to be
making Penta 3-0 in WWE. Post-match, just before Jackie Redmond could interview the victor, Pete Dunne would appear for a distraction so Kaiser could beat him down. And this was a mild super hit for me. Penta and Ludwig are talents that can really go with just about anyone, so putting them together in a match, you're just going to get some great stuff in here. It does look like that Penta is going to need a partner for his issues though. In the back, Finn Balor expressed unhappiness at his Judgment Day faction, but Liv Morgan tried to reassure. I'm not sure it worked. Next up was some promo time with the Queen, the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble winner Charlotte Flair. And let's talk about this. Charlotte came out to cut a fire babyface promo, detailing the struggles of the past year of her life that she's been out of action. And she was booed out of the building for it. She tried to embrace the boos, but it was clear this reaction was something she and WWE didn't expect. Sure, there was some fan pushback at the 2025 Royal Rumble winners, but there's always haters of whoever wins that event, so perhaps the ire towards Charlotte, much like demonstrated with Jey earlier, may have seemed to be more confined to hardcore online fans. But Charlotte? Let's just say this felt very Roman Reigns circa 2015. God damn, that was 10 years ago! I am old! Rhea Ripley came out to save this segment, detailing their WrestleMania history and how they are 1-1 against each other, and basically dared Charlotte to choose her for WrestleMania, and honestly, I don't see it. I'm pretty sure Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton are meeting at WrestleMania, with Tiffy Time probably taking up the role of babyface or maybe even a tweener. My hope of all hopes is that Rhea Ripley and Io Sky meet at WrestleMania for Rhea Ripley's title, and I am praying to the wrestling gods, which I suppose would be Mick Foley or Lemmy from Motorhead, that happens. Sami Zayn got some interview time while prepping for his Elimination Chamber qualifying match against CM Punk and congratulated Jey Uso on his win. Karrion Kross would dip in with his Sean O'Haire 2K25 gimmick, which is working for him, to needle Sammy. While Io Sky promised she will face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania, she got promptly attacked by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Assholes. Amazing assholes. But assholes nonetheless. Next up was some tag team goodness between the New Day and the LWO's Dragon Lee, the current WWE Speed Champ, and Rey Mysterio. First off, the New Day got a new entrance theme to complete their term. We got some double teaming from the New Day before Lee and Ray would battle back. Logan Paul, who is from Cleveland, would come out for commentary. The match's finale would come when Paul's initial interference was stopped by Ray, but Logan would nail Ray, allowing Kofi to hit Trouble in Paradise that Cole redubbed Trouble from Hell for the 1-2-3. And this match was a high hit. I am loving everyday New Day is doing with their heel shtick, and putting them with talents with Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee is going to get a fine match, but honestly, anything with Logan Paul is going to negatively affect the rating for me. CM Punk was backstage with Kathy Kelly, who took solace in the fact that neither Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble and preemptively apologized to Sami Zayn for beating him later in the night. We got some highlights of IShowSpeed getting destroyed by Braun Breaker, which was seen by 300 million people. Jesus. Next week, we get Lyra Valkyria and Bayley facing off in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Speaking of EC qualifying matches, next up was one between Io Sky and Liv Morgan, and this was a fun match that saw both women hit each other with high-impact offense that sent the other flying across the ring, including a tope suicida from Io and Liv hitting the Three Amigos suplex combo. Raquel Rodriguez's sunglasses would attempt to get involved, but Rhea Ripley would come down for the save and accidentally clock Liv for the DQ victory, allowing Morgan to qualify for the Elimination Chamber, drawing the absolute ire of Io Sky. And grr! This was growing to be a really good match until that finish, but I get it, this was all about the story, so this gets a really high hit from me. Io Sky and Liv Morgan are two of the best at what they do, so the quality of the match was not in question at all. And it does seem like that they may be pushing towards a program between Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Do it! Do it! WWE World Tag Champs The War Raiders gave a shout out to JD McDonough, who does deserve all the respect in the world. Chad Gable and American Made would appear and challenge the champs on behalf of the Creed brothers. Then, in a really Kurt Angle-esque campy moment, Chad instructed American Made to pick up championship gold while he goes on a quest to conquer the dark arts of Lucha Libre. Please, make this a weekly segment on Raw. As Seth freaking Rollins made his way to the ring, Adam Pearce announced that the phenomenal AJ Styles is now an exclusive Raw superstar. Braun Breaker broke in, wanting to know what is next for him, and to me that seems to telegraph AJ versus Braun. Next was promo time with Seth Rollins, who inspired one of the best memes of the week. Rollins expressed pride for Jey Uso before expressing joy at Punk getting eliminated by Logan Paul and hurting Roman Reigns at the Rumble. Rollins reminded everyone of Roman's reign of terror, which is a good point. He then let everyone know that he has an Elimination Chamber qualifying match against Finn Balor in a couple of weeks before calling Sami Zayn out, who came out a little suspiciously before Seth led a Sami chant and said that he wants the best of Zayn against CM Punk. This brought out CM Punk for the Elimination Chamber qualifier main event, and Punk and Rollins almost came to blows on the ramp. I love that we are in an era of WWE where the competitors really hate each other and it spills over into other matches and storylines. This first time match between Punk and Zayn was a hard-hitting, hot affair with a pair of the most beloved babyfaces in WWE giving their all and Cleveland appreciating the show. We got early near falls, chops, limb work, and suplexes before things kicked into high gear with DDTs and Sami hitting the Blue Thunder Bomb for a 2 count. Our finale saw a bunch of escapes and reversals from the GTS and hell of a kick before Punk finally nails Sammy with a go to sleep for the victory, and Punk now joins John Cena in the Elimination Chamber. Then, in a shocker of a cliffhanger, Kevin Owens came out of nowhere to attack Sammy, culminating in a goddamn package piledriver to take us off the air. That bastard. And this match was pretty awesome to me, a low blockbuster. I think part of that stems from the whole dream match aspect, since these are two Ring of Honor talents that never crossed paths. But in the ring as babyfaces, they had the crowd in the palm of their hands. And that post-match cliffhanger? Pourquoi es-tu si méchant, Kevin Owens? Overall, this past week's of Monday Night Raw was a solid show that began the building blocks on the road to WrestleMania, along with planting seeds towards Elimination Chamber in Toronto. Jey Uso and Charlotte Flair both came out to celebrate their Royal Rumble wins, to very different results, and I am really interested in how all of that is going to play out. We are on the road to WrestleMania. Let's go. What did you think of this week's edition of Monday Night Raw? Share your thoughts, leave your comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you can get notifications as well. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care.